Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we were in the evidence room and we were talking to Gumshoe and we also were examining, and it was interesting finding out that the technology they were using to for the lockers actually made it so that they used fingerprints. So not anybody can open the locker. It's specifically for those detectives. And we put a jar back together, and now we're going to be doing some luminol testing since we saw blood. All right, let's continue on. Okay. So, do we present luminol? I don't know. I guess to him.
Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing.
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal.
Aww, Apollo Justice and I'm fine. Sorry. Okay, so I guess presenting the luminol didn't do anything. Maybe we just go into the court record and touch it? Check. Wait, what did it say? Spray to use? Oh, okay. There we go. Let's just spray everywhere. Ah, we found something already.
Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What happened to your CSI people? Did they not even do this? This is like so textbook, you know? It's just weird. Really weird.
What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
I wonder if anybody can buy it, because that's pretty cool, actually. I mean, I have no use for it, but it's still cool. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. Okay, that's cool. Let's try here. Oh, we saw more to the right there.
I knew it! This is someone's right handprint.
What?
What's the matter, detective?
This locker. It's mine.
But you already saw the blood, didn't you?
It's yours!
Please. You have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals?
This is an important clue. I'll jot it down in the floor plans.
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
Dude, you are police.
What? But you're a detective.
Interesting. Lots of blood there. Like, a lot. Right in front of Goodman's locker. There must have been a massive amount of blood here. I've never seen so much before. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Pale blue blood.
Really, Gumshoe?
Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien.
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker.
I'm glad I just ignored the whole alien comment. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Hey, pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be going to?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to go give them my report for the day.
What the hell is that?
It might help, you know.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this.
He is going to deduct your salary again if you keep doing this kind of thing.
I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? Aw, Phoenix, don't say that.
I'm off, pal. Later.
Okay. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. Is that it for now? I mean, we found all that stuff, but what are we supposed to do with it? Huh. Well, I guess we'll just go straight to straight to see Edgeworth then. Oh, Edgepoo. Okay. Gotta keep moving. Criminal affairs, security. No, we go through here. That's right. Ugh, you're still there. Oh, Edgeworth! How are you, darling? Are you still, you still have a job? Poor buddy. Oh, it's you! I did not think I would see you again. I cannot remember what voice I did for you. That was ages ago. Oh my god. Would you believe I started this LP of February of last year? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe this has been going on for a year. That's sad. I took so many breaks from it and there were so many gaps. That's probably why. Alrighty then. Ah, guests. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. You don't remember the whole I'm the bellboy who swore an affidavit crap? Seriously, dude? Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand.
We don't get to see that, unfortunately. Oh, it's you. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Seriously, Edgeworth?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
Precisely. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Oh, yes. He brought me some information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. Is this a reference to OMG? Oh my god, what are you doing here? I just saw him. Ah, sorry, this. I'm just geeking out. Man, they really had things planned out. I'm impressed. Sorry, this is a foreshadowing. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Oh my god. Can't believe it. I didn't know this was in here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. We're not gonna bother correcting that thought process, are we? I think the report is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
Well, you still looked a little sassy a second there, but that's okay. Let's talk. Okay. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Well, that's good, because that's what it was, actually.
Concealing evidence?
Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Yeah, the case that we still don't know enough about. Let's talk about tomorrow's trial. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police, Gaunt. I don't know if he says Gant or Gaunt, but whatever. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still... Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. My poor baby. What do we even present to you? I don't even know. What about the note? I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. Oh boy. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life, as I recall. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. A bad memory. He's talking about the murder in the elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Yes, please. Let's talk about this. Allegations of forgery. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gaunt. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too, then. A wacky old coot, huh? That's a good way of describing him. He was the best we had, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I want to know is, why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I would do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully.
I know, I believe you, honey.
Okay, so we need more. Let's talk about the fact that your number was here. Oh, right. I'd better check this now. As I was saying, what's this? A record of ID card usage. Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. More bad stuff. Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go, by Chief Gaunt, no less.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. Huh. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. That's kinda suspicious, yo. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. Yeah, that's kinda weird. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
You still working on that scientific investigation?
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this. Oh, you're so helpful, Edward.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Gumshoe wouldn't even know what to do with it. Nice.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Yes, indeed. Thanks, Edgy Poo. Let's move back to the evidence room. I don't know if I have time for today. What time am I at? Let me see. I do have time, but I hear my doggy crying, which means he's hungry. So I'm gonna leave this episode right here. Sorry for the short one, guys. I would love to keep going. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye!